And good Tuesday morning. A little chilly outside to start the day. If you needed a jacket yesterday morning, you'll probably be grabbing it once again to start this morning, at least a sweatshirt. It is pretty chilly. We've had a few low-lying spots even dip back into the upper 40s. Live view from the Marion Square, looking back towards the south and east there, and of course the clock tower. And temperatures right now in Marion down to 51 degrees. Winds are out of the north and northeast, and those dew points have started to come up just a bit. But today is still a cloudy day, anticipating rain to hold off until tonight. Despite the clouds, today will be a little warmer. We'll expect temperatures back into the mid to upper 70s. Rain starts to move in later on this evening, and that means the start of waves of showers and likely some thunderstorms and potentially some fairly heavy rainfall, especially on both Wednesday and Thursday. Finally, by the weekend, of course, we've got Memorial Day weekend coming up. Things are going to start drying out, and things also start to turn much warmer. But we are still quiet this morning. We are tracking quite a few clouds overhead. The system that's eventually going to bring us some wet weather this morning back into parts of West Texas. A lot of rain moving through the panhandles of Texas and back into central Oklahoma as a warm front begins lifting northward. That warm front will approach our region later on tonight, and when we are on the eastern side of this storm system, things are actually going to continue to creep up temperature-wise. Notice at 3 p.m. we are still dry for the most part here in our region. Temperatures today mid to upper 70s, but by this evening, maybe you've got a baseball or softball game, soccer game coming up later on tonight. It looks like most of the rain will be confined to the Missouri Boot Heel and northwest Tennessee, expecting still dry conditions at this point across much of our region. But as we make our way after sunset and closer to midnight, showers and some rumbles of thunder will be making their way northward. Not anticipating any severe weather later on tonight, but showers, likely some thunderstorms sticking around through Wednesday morning, and still can't rule out a few of those even at the lunchtime hour tomorrow. If we see any isolated stronger storms, it would likely be during the late afternoon hours on Wednesday. Temperatures in the upper 70s. We're still out ahead of this cold front. Showers, some thunderstorms making their way through. Eventually, the cold front does work its way into the region, but still quite a bit of wet weather in store for us even as we make our way into Thursday. So you get the idea. There's going to be some dry time mixed in, but we're talking about wave after wave of showers and thunderstorms. Severe weather risk today is to our west. Now tomorrow we are in a level 1 once again on a scale of 1 to 5. So not a big risk for severe weather, but an isolated strong storm or two with some hail, some gusty winds, not entirely out of the question. Thursday, that severe weather risk does make its way eastward. Once again, the main concern is going to be the potential here for some pretty heavy rain. May not be exactly where these numbers are showing up, but you get the idea. There is going to be some pockets of rainfall totals here over the next 3 to 4 days. We're talking about possibly more than 2.5 inches in some areas. So quite a bit of wet weather in store for us. Make sure you've, of course, got that Storm Track 3 app, the interactive radar feature there, tracking the wet weather. Rain holds off till tonight, Wednesday, Thursday, both days looking like washouts right now in this area, but scattered showers sticking around through Friday. Now, once the rain comes to an end, the weekend looking dry, temperatures really zooming up though. On Sunday, we're back in the mid-80s, and Memorial Day here on Monday. Temperatures creeping very close to 90 degrees, but it is more wet weather once again that we really don't need to see, especially after all the rain we saw this past weekend.
Well, when I think of Memorial Day, that's what I think of, hot.
Well, yeah, either it's going to be, you're going to be sweating or you're going to be dodging rain, one or the other.
That's correct. All right, thanks for that.